Welcome to Quote2Pay, a cloud and AI-based accounting system. In this video, we'll guide you through configuring essential business settings to tailor Quote2Pay to your organization's needs. Let's dive right in. First, navigate to Business Settings in the Quote2Pay dashboard. Here, you'll see options for Site Settings, General Settings, Currency, GST and Terms, Currency Master, and more. Let's start with Site Settings. Under Site Settings, adjust how Quote2Pay displays your information, like show how to upload the organization logo for consistency across communications and documents. Basic organization information includes organization title and full name. These reflect on official records and outgoing documents. Support email and website, key points of contact for customer inquiry, mobile number and landline, contact numbers that may appear on documents. Prefix, to help uniquely identify organization records or document serials. Enter the organization's address and PIN code for legal and mailing requirements. Toggle the GST setting based on tax requirements, adding the GST number for display if applicable. Select the date format, e.g. DD MMYYYY or MMDDYYYY, and the decimal delimiter to match regional standards. Choose the primary currency for transactions, ensuring accuracy in financial records. Review entries and demonstrate saving changes, emphasizing how settings impact functionality across Quote2Pay. Next, Quote2Pay General Settings ensure system alignment with the user's preferences and region. Guide users on selecting the correct time zone, which will standardize timestamps across the platform. Show how to choose the preferred language for interface and notifications. Explore options for backend direction, e.g. left to right or right to left, which impacts display based on language and regional standards. Demonstrate setting the date format, ensuring it matches local conventions, e.g. DD MMYYYY or MMDDYYYY. Cover the choice of format, 12-hour or 24-hour, based on user preference or local standards. Conclude with a quick save and review, highlighting the effect of these settings on user experience and regional compliance. In currency settings, you'll set your base currency. Start by explaining how these settings impact financial clarity and localization within Quote2Pay. Demonstrate how to select the currency position, left or right of the amount, based on regional formatting standards. Options for the thousand separator, e.g. comma or space, to enhance readability in large numbers. Guide users on choosing the appropriate decimal separator, e.g. period or comma, for their location. Explain how to set the decimal place, typically 2 places for currency precision, why it's important for accuracy. Wrap up by showing a save and review of the settings, emphasizing how these preferences influence Quote2Pay's financial display. In tags and terms, briefly explain the purpose of setting up the GST percentage in Quote2Pay to ensure accurate tax application on invoices and quotes. Guide users on how to enter the GST rate, such as 17%, to ensure correct tax calculations. Explain the function of the left box and right box options, showing how they control the visual placement of the GST rate in documents, e.g. aligning the rate with prices or totals on invoices. Demonstrate saving the settings and previewing a sample invoice or quote to see how the GST percentage and positioning display. Currency Master explaining its role in standardizing currency symbols for transactions. Walk through the interface to show where existing currencies are listed, such as INR with the symbol. Demonstrate how to edit these values if adjustments are needed. Guide users on adding a new currency by entering the currency name, symbol, and relevant details. Explain that this step ensures accurate currency display across invoices and quotes. Emphasize saving changes and reviewing the currency master to verify updates. Setting the fiscal year in Quote2Pay to align financial tracking and reporting with the organization's fiscal calendar. Show how to add a new fiscal year by selecting start date and end date using the format DDMMYYYY to match organizational or regional accounting periods. Demonstrate selecting the status, such as active, to designate the fiscal year in use or upcoming. Walk through saving the fiscal year settings and verifying that the new entry appears in the list. Explain the importance of confirming the dates and status for accurate financial reporting. And that's it. Your business settings are now configured. Quote2Pay is now ready to support your daily business operations.